Well, I asked Father Peter and Wayne Marshall to come along after the recordings that we have made for Holy Week and Easter, and of course the one we did for Passion Sunday, just to talk amongst ourselves about our response to this project, something none of us have ever done before. But before that, I'd like to thank Father Peter, and indeed Wayne, you notice we're keeping our distance from each other, and also to thank our sacristan, Gavin Fife-Dow, who has prepared religiously the altars and all the things that are necessary for these liturgies. And now we come to wish you all a happy Easter. But before we do that finally, I would just say to Father Peter, you assisted me very kindly throughout. You've never done this before without a congregation in an empty cathedral?
No, and I think the thing which struck me most was something that Michael Collins said, always a wise and theologically sound intervention from Michael, and he was talking, it was in response to Elizabeth Lockheed actually, about time and eternity. We are in time, and that struck me very forcibly during this experience, because the Triduum now for me has happened. I shan't be celebrating it again, personally and privately. I may reflect, but this, standing up in this cathedral church with fellow priest and organist, this is the celebration of the Triduum, the Mass, and also joining with all those that I know, and I'm so gratified that many people have written to us and said how they're finding this helpful. I mean, amateurish in a way as it is compared, say, to the BBC or something like that, but nonetheless people have found it very helpful. And I think that's the point. Time has no meaning for God. And this Triduum has been celebrated by us because we are here enacting it, celebrating the rituals, saying the words, singing the hymns, hearing the music. And that, standing up and being Christians in our church, at the altar, however small a gathering we are, we three, that is the celebration of the Eucharist and of Easter. So today, it's Easter Day for me, and that is how I feel about it.
And of course, we've done it on behalf of our congregations.
Absolutely.
Not only the congregation here in the cathedral, but our congregation in Gozo, and our wider congregation, those who are helpful and have worked so hard in these last 3 years for the Restoration Fund. We're about to begin the work very soon after Easter. It was delayed because of the coronavirus, as so many things have been here in Malta. But I just now turn to Wayne. It's been a great pleasure to have Maestro Marshall with us, really bringing forth from our newly restored organ its full potential. And he has already remarked to us both that it's something he's never done, and it has moved him considerably.
Well, it has. This has been, I mean, this is obviously the first time that this has ever happened in my lifetime, in our lifetime.
Indeed.
I was very concerned about how Easter was going to be celebrated, because all the churches are closed worldwide. The thought of not being able to play for an Easter service was for me unheard of. I mean, you know, unbelievable. And then you came up with this idea, Father Simon, of recording the Passions for Passion Sunday, Palm Sunday, Good Friday, and Easter Day. And it gave me the opportunity to think about, well, how we could do it. Well, I mean, I'm also not just an organist and a musician, but I'm also quite a technophile when it comes to recording. So
Indeed, without you, we really wouldn't have been able to do it. And
No.
we are both extremely grateful,
Yes,
as
yes.
so many people are, and have, as Father Peter said, have let us know. Without your expertise, and indeed those who, when you sent them the file, managed to create a YouTube opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's been the main thing. I mean, as I say, it's very. As I say, it's not the BBC, but I mean, I just use 4 microphones, two that are micing up the organ, and then there are 2 directional microphones here. I mean, it would have been lovely to have had some more microphones at the back of the altar, but you know, I could only do so much with a 4-channel mixer and with a Zoom Q2N camera. But you know, you can do it. But I think the most important thing is that the message, I think, has got out to the people that Easter has been celebrated, and as Father Peter pointed out earlier, each of these recordings has felt as if the particular days have been celebrated. Palm Sunday, Passion Sunday, Good Friday, and today has felt as if it is really Easter Day.
And it was a great joy also at the end of our Easter Mass to be able to stop and reflect and adore the Blessed Sacrament.
Yes.
And to give a blessing with the Blessed Sacrament for all of you who have watched and I hope meditated on all these things for Easter. And Easter is such a joyful occasion, and I too, like you, was very apprehensive. What are we going to do in a time of coronavirus to actually worship our Lord and our God in his resurrected life? And we all feel we have been able, on your behalf, to celebrate Easter and see you, through the way you've responded, celebrate Easter with us. So I think we might all say together, a very happy Easter.
A very happy Easter.
Happy Easter to you all.